They did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. These two teams all tied after one.
7-7.
To throw on second down. Harrison gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
And 6 yards.
Looking to throw. Harrison. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Harrison's
A Raider first down, 17 yards. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
The pass.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect
No
him.
one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun. And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
Defenders away from the ball and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. In the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Edwards now on 1st and 10. Down to the 25.
Number 30.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 25-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Herbert's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down. Edwards. Effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
31.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Fletcher Cox. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun. Herbert. That is caught inside the 5. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action.
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. From a yard out. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Elliott on for the extra point. Got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Kind of kept him in this game.
No doubt about it, because if he's not making the plays that we've seen, they are really getting blown out in this one. I don't think they have any chance at all. He's keeping them in striking distance, hoping to get some help from the defensive side of the ball, so maybe some of these plays can turn into plays that maybe put him in the lead.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one 28 yards on the ground. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Running is Jacobs. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Lots a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up of 3. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 3rd and goal now. Mere inches from pay dirt.
Taken down back at the 12-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Harrison escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. So they went for it from the one on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it, because nowadays you've got to score points to win games in the NFL at the 30.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him early, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. 2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just have a good tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
And a yard at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down now. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Herbert. And he's got it. Got his man on the in route. Complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Back in on the tackle.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. 2nd. Quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Loose football. The ball comes out, and the Raiders pick it up. And at the 30-yard line, that's where the return stops. credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think...
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it will come back and hurt them later.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On first down, it's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Operating from the gun, Herbert. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Herbert sacked.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Looking middle, and that's complete. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
4-yard attempt.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that'll bring them back within 4.
Makes the score Raiders 21.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't...
And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
On first down, it's Edwards. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line. Scrimmage.
Fred Warner in on the tackle.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
And 10 at the Raiders' 42-yard line.
From the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. 10 more there and another first down.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. From 10 yards out. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and...
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail.
These are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. From the gun, Harrison. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs.
Harrison's pass.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Jacobs. A gain of 12. First down, Las Vegas.
Off the play fake. Harrison. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
That's a good job. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Throw left side, complete. That's Jacobs. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And John Gruden has made the call. His guys are going for it. More from L.A. in a moment. On 4th down, Harrison eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. On 1st and 10, Harrison. That's caught by Ware. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, a 22. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And it's caught. And he's brought down. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a first down. He'll buy some time right. Harrison. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Complete to number 18. Touchdown.
An out route there for the score. A quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really serving the defense on this one. You're just...
Josh Lambo lining up for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
The score, Raiders.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Well set to kick off.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover.
The onside kick is recovered by the Chargers.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Herbert. Well, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun. Herbert. And it's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2 at the 22-yard.
Here's Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Fletcher Cox, a milestone sack for him as it moves him past Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished his career with 132 and a half. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Herbert's pass.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the...
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Herbert. And quick throw here. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Herbert back to the air. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
For number 31.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
For the field goal, a 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll bring him back within a point.
Raiders 28.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle couldn't bust him free.
Josh Jacobs.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Caught out left side by Robinson.
Harrison's pass.
Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Jacobs. Feeling like they're not quite in. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back out.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 17-yard line. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Intended for
the 3rd quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Off the bootleg. Harrison. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Lead to Eric Ebron.
Eric Ebron. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Lambo on for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown.
27. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover.
The onside kick is recovered by the Chargers.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Herbert.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow the defense to get a chance to catch their ball, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside. Operating from the gun. Herbert. This will be caught at about the 5. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Chargers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? And, you know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half.
And this is taken in at the 5.
Harrison's
and he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. Here's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Raiders have moved out in front. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got him in position.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The football going back to the Rams now. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or
window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
They'll run on first down. Waller. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
35.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
To go.
From the gun, Herbert. As he throws there, incomplete.
Herbert's pass intended for number 86. Incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Will come back out deep in their own territory. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
Your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's caught inside the 35.
Harrison.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Harrison's pass.
Allen Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover.
Recovered by the Chargers.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need two of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
The pickup of 6.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 13-yard line.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Carried by number 31. Taken down at the 11-yard line.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Operating from the gun. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
Raiders 49.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
3-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Harrison looking deep here for Ebron. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
To throw on 3rd down. Harrison going to let one fly for Robinson. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead,
loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown.
no lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
And the lead is up to 18 now. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover.
The onside kick is recovered by the Chargers.
Herbert on down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
throwing on first down. Herbert, and he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
For a Charger.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Again, Herbert. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to run with Edwards. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big play that time for the Raiders. 46 yards. The yardage numbers for him just keep piling up for his career. He's now toppled, Charles, the 11,000-yard mark.
And just think about that. For most NFL running backs in their career, it feels like if they get to 1,000 yards, they've had a nice little run. He's over 11,000 yards, probably beyond his wildest dreams.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier.
It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the side. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Kenneth Murray leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime.
And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Devontae Adams, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like him? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Darren Waller, the intended receiver. From the gun, Harrison, flushed out right. Escapes the sack. Flush to his right, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved down from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 38. And he'll drop here to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. from the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
At the 28-yard line.
To the air again, Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for only a couple.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
3rd and 3.
Herbert on 3rd down now. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. He is north of 200 yards. Any time that you can say you're north of 200 yards, you've done something right.
Yeah, you're going to get some big check marks on your grade sheet, and you're going to be in heavy rotation on all the highlight shows, and you might even make a magazine cover or two.
He's hoping for more, the cherry on top maybe, as this game goes forward.
The 22-yard line.
Looking deep for Adams. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
He was brought down at the 26.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jacobs. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. On 1st down, Herbert. And the Raiders have got him. Fletcher Cox in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
3rd and long, it's Herbert. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead back down to one score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jacobs. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
To Josh Jacobs. The tackle by Kenneth Murray.
Off the bootleg. Harrison. And the throw there going to be incomplete. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. The left side throw complete to Adams. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he comes back with one complete. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And finding the tight end, Wilson. And he's caught out, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Raider 1st down.
A short one here, secured by the tight end, Waller. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
They run the counter. It's Jacobs. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there? And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Complete to number 8.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
And the lead is up to 14. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders.
Chargers 55. Chris Boswell set.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 30 seconds remaining. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got him with a 1st down. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
That's good.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. One last throw here for Herbert. He's going to go down. Back at about the just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.